Hello and welcome to another video session here at NAV SEAL. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about sales invoicing. More specifically, we're going to talk about how you can have multiple shipments and only one invoice. Some customers, they prefer to have their shipment papers going along with the physical delivery of the goods, but they would like to have the invoice on one combined invoice, maybe once a month. So throughout the month, they might receive multiple shipments. And then at the end of the month end, they would like to receive an invoice covering all of those shipments for that specific month. Now, I mentioned a month. It could be a week or every fortnight. You decide, or the customer decides, BC can handle whatever period you want to include in that invoice. Now, it all starts on our sales order. So let's have a look at our sales orders. In here, in our sales order list, we have a couple of sales orders already. The Canon Group, number 5 and number 6 down here, they have shipped from our blue location. So let's have a look at the first one, 1005. Now, down here we can see this is a bicycle enthusiast. It's a bicycle shop. So they have bought one bicycle, one touring bicycle, and two rims actually, and to a certain price. The price is not really important right now as such. Of course it is, but not for this demonstration. So as you can see here, we have already shipped those 3 lines, but we have still quantity to invoice. We haven't invoiced it yet. Now, this is really nice when you run a warehouse and when you have warehouse documents and you ship your documents in that way. So you have your shipping documents going out from the warehouse, and then the back office will take care of the invoicing at a later point in time. Now, this was our first sales order for the Canon Group. Let's look at the other one, number 1006. We have some front wheel, rim, and spokes on here. 2 of each from our blue location. And let's just check quantity shipped. Yes, it has all been shipped. It doesn't mean to do the combined invoice, doesn't mean it has to be all shipped. It just means that we can we can invoice whatever has been shipped from the sales order. Now, let's get to the point where we want to invoice this. So to do that, we have to go to our sales invoices. We have to create a new sales invoice document, and we're gonna create one for our customer in question, the Canon Group. Okay, all your usual stuff is in here, posting dates, all of that fun stuff is up here, but that's not the interesting part right now. It comes down here on the line where we have a function that's called Get Shipment Lines. When I select that, you're gonna see a page showing all of the shipments not yet invoiced for this specific customer. Now I can see there's 2 documents in here. Those are 2 shipment documents, number 102, 046, and 47. Those belongs to 2 different shipments, and in this scenario also 2 different orders. So what you can also say is that you might have a sales order that is shipped in multiple stages. It might be that you have one item on back order. You couldn't ship it the first time, but you shipped it the week after maybe. It will show up as another shipping document that you can include in the invoice. Now, on this page, we have a little documentation say, okay, what is the quantity that was on that document? What was the invoice quantity? Nothing in this scenario. So what is outstanding? That is the full quantity as you see in this column. Now, when I select, I don't have to select all the lines, but of course I can. So if I know that one of them should not be included, I just leave it out. Like this one, the rim, I can leave that out if I want to do that. Now, let's take it all like that. I click OK. It will read our shipments and say, so it will start on our sales invoice here with one line just making a reference to the shipment document. That shipment document that the customer has already received. Because when they received the bicycles or the rims or the front wheels and so on, they got a delivery note, a package note together with that delivery. So we have a reference back to that document. So on here we can see we have the bicycle, the touring bike, and the rim, and on the other shipment we have the front wheel, the rim, and the spoke. And we have the quantities from over there. Now, if I wanted to, I didn't want to invoice 2, but I wanted to invoice 1, I can still do that. But let's keep the original quantity in here. All it means is that whatever quantity I have on here will be updated as invoiced on that sales order when I post this sales invoice. So the sales invoice is like any other standard sales invoices, the rest of it. It's only the way that we link this invoice part with the sales order that is special. Because if you were to create a sales invoice from scratch, it wouldn't know anything about sales orders. It would just be regarded as a ship and invoice at the same time. That would be a standard Business Central sales invoice. But this one is special in the way that it's linked to some sales orders that has the shipping part on them. When we invoice this, as mentioned, it becomes a posted sales invoice. No magic there. The only thing that is outstanding at this point in time is that when you invoice a sales order and it's completely shipped and invoiced, it will automatically be deleted. It will disappear because it's all become a posted shipment and a posted invoice. This does not happen when we have these combined invoices. It will update the sales orders with the invoice quantity, but that's it. It will stay in there. So even when you look at the sales order afterwards, it is fully shipped, it is fully invoiced, it's not been deleted. It's still in the list of sales orders. Of course, that's a little bit annoying, but there is a little job that can take care of that. So if I look or search for delete, oh, here it is. Delete invoiced sales orders. If I click on that, it will just prompt me and say, okay, if you want to put in any filters, any parameters that you're only looking for specific sales orders, you can do that, or you can just click OK and run the job. The job will only delete sales order that has been fully shipped and invoiced, nothing else. That is the purpose of this job, nothing else. So don't be afraid to use it, because it's not going to delete any open sales orders with back-ordered lines on it or anything like that. That's not going to happen. The only purpose for this one is to clean up after this combined invoicing has taken place. Now, that was what I wanted to tell you about today. As always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free. Any comments, we value them. And as always, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to next time to see you again. Take care.
Thanks for watching this video from NAV SEAL. Check out more right here. NAV SEAL offer assistance and counsel on any existing solution. So if you're in need of assistance, don't hesitate to contact us on navseal.com or LinkedIn. Consider leaving a like and subscribe for more tips, news, and guides to anything Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central.